Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Christopher Galosi of Galosi Enterprises, LLC, and today we're going to talk about a water transfer pump from Northern Tool and Freight. This one's the Irontron. It's a 30 gallons per hour pump, runs off of direct voltage. Now the problem with this pump is it doesn't have connectors or clamps or anything like that, so you have to put it on. Therefore, I got the clamps. Now we're going to have to cut two of these off to hook on here. This is how we do it. Oh, before I forget, the pump does come with an extra impeller and gasket. Something useful. We're going to need heat shrink, clamps, a pair of wire strippers, cutter combination. Sometimes they're referred to as dikes. Sticking with the self-reliance, a lighter to heat up the shrink wrap. And if you don't have heat shrink, you have electrical tape. All this stuff can be bought at Northern Tool and Freight or at Lowe's, Home Depot, neighborhood hardware store. First thing we're going to do, we're going to strip the wires. So you just line them up here, cut them a little, and then you're going to pull. Like so. And that should be enough. Give it a nice twist, make it look nice looking. Do the same with this guy. And pull. And twist. Alright. Now these guys, same thing. Want a little bit of extra line here, so I'm going to go about here because remember, these can be used later on for another project. Split them. Now what you have to do, now I personally like just splitting them like this, so there's no way you can make a mistake. Same thing, clamp, strip. Right. Now, these are actually very easy to use, these clamps right here. All we need is two of them. There's a couple different ways we could do this. One, we just take it just like so. Want to focus in on, please? And then just twisting. And then you go use the heat shrink, call it a day. With these, we're just going to stick these in, and then we're going to clamp it. Before we do anything, we're going to use our heat shrink. Let's see, we've got to make sure we got something nice that goes over it. So, let's see, no. These guys, this one will work. Put the heat shrink right over it, like so. Put the red one in. Put it all the way until it stops. Same with this guy. Now, get the crimper, and crimp down, but not like that. Obviously I put a little too much in it, So we'll do this again here. Cut a little bit. Just trim it down just a tad. Now, since these are not strong, plan B. Stick it in so they're touching. Same thing. And crimp down. Give it a slight tug. It's nice and tight there. Repeat the process. And before we even repeat the process, you know we forgot the other heat shrink. Crimp down. Give it a little tug. We're nice and good. Now, for the heat shrink, put it right there in the middle. Now, if you don't want to use a lighter, that's fine. You can always use a heat gun. Okay, now that we've shrunk wrapped it, just as a safety precaution, because this is going to be outside, I'm going to just use a little bit of electrical tape. The way I like to do it, I like to start in the middle and just start going this way. And just making a few little turns just like this, a little bit of a pass, making it as tight as we can. Now this is going to ensure that everything is nice and tight and secure. Now once you get past the end of the heat shrink, go a little bit further. The last thing we really want is any moisture getting in this. And this is a good way to prevent it. And then we go back the other way. And then you come back over you cinch it. Now that's one way to do it. The other way, obviously, start here, about 1 inch away, and you just work your way over this way. Once again, once you get to the end, go about another inch, and cinch it down, make it tight. And you're done. So there you have it. You now have red on red and black on black. This will hook up to your positive side of your battery, or the red side. This will hook up to your negative, and there you have it. You have a water transfer pump. Thank you for watching and have a good day.